Hi everyone, it's Eva P here from Abundant Results Coaching, and today I'd love to talk a little bit about the invisible side of success and how you can tap into wealth conscious and money generating ideas just by doing certain things that are outside of the box or outside of the normal. And it's not working harder and it's not learning more strategy. So I want to share with you about my weekend. Last weekend, I visited Frankfurt for 3 days, well, for full weekend. I have a friend and colleague, Procter Gallagher consultant, Suzanne, in Frankfurt, and I just decided to go and visit her. And when I decided to visit her, I decided to make it a very luxurious weekend away. This is something that I learned from my first mentor, Bob Proctor, that when you spend time in wealth-conscious environment, as much as you can, because it's not about breaking the bank and going into debt, but when you spend time in luxurious and wealth-conscious environment, you receive wealth-conscious ideas. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to make it a very luxurious trip, just like I would make a very luxurious trip when I would fly to see Bob for his trainings in Toronto or in Los Angeles. And I decided, okay, first things first, I booked a business class flight. Then I asked my friend for a recommendation of the nicest 5-star spa hotel, and I picked the one that I really loved, that I felt this is the most elegant and the most luxurious, and I feel the most uplifting for me. And I also made sure even the transport from the airport, instead of taking a normal taxi, I asked the hotel to send me a private car. And it was a beautiful limo, beautiful black car that was just super luxurious, super quiet and enjoyable to drive to the hotel and then back. And this might sound like small things, but my mind went onto different frequency of thought even when I went to the airport. You know, the first thing that I did, I went to check out the business lounge here in Malaga. I haven't been there yet. And I was like uplifted not only energetically, but ideas started to come to me that I wouldn't have otherwise. Wealth conscious ideas. So the first idea that came to me when I was actually on the plane enjoying the business class flight to Frankfurt, I received an 80,000 euro high ticket idea, which is related to my high ticket programs. And then while I was spending time in the beautiful luxurious hotel and masterminding with Suzanne, I received another idea. It was more like an intuitive download of a new program, How to Become Friends with Money, which you will learn about very soon. But I'm really excited. I mean, it came to me in literally 10-15 minutes, and I just pulled out my phone and it was like, this is what I'm going to teach. And I didn't think about it. I didn't sit and plan. It just came to me because of the energy that I was in. And then last but not least, when we were sitting there with Suzanne and enjoying the luxury of the hotel and enjoying connecting our marvelous minds and supporting each other with our businesses, money kept flowing into my bank account. You know, clients were paying and it was easy and there was no need for follow-up. It was just easy. And so these are just examples of how being in wealth conscious energy can lift the thought frequency into wealth generation or money generating ideas. And it was such a beautiful reminder because, you know, I think since I moved here to Spain and I manifested my dream home, I kind of forgot about the value of the wealth conscious travel and what it can do for me. And you may be someone who may not have the budget right now for business class flight. But maybe you could start with booking a nicer hotel room in a nicer hotel where you feel more opulent and more elegant and more wealthy. Maybe you could start spending time in wealth conscious environments. Like I remember the first thing that I did when I started playing with this wealth conscious energy. When I lived in Dublin, Ireland, every time I went to town for a lunch or coffee, I wouldn't go to Starbucks. I would go to a beautiful 5-star hotel and I would enjoy beautiful cup of coffee or lunch and being in the opulent energy, and usually I would start receiving some wealthy ideas. You could start by just deciding when you travel, you know what, you could get yourself a nice luxurious car. So pretty much all the hotels have private transfers. And the car, just to give you an example, that I booked from the hotel, it was 170 euro for the taxi. Well, the private car, the limo taxi, and the normal taxi would cost about 60 euros. So yes, it's a little bit more, but the experience and the feeling of wealth is very different. You could start with simple things like upgrading your own environment around the house. One of the small things or little things that I did, I drink water from a crystal glass, which is not something that you will break the bank with, but it's something that makes you feel wealthy, makes you feel luxurious. So just few tips in terms of how you can be more surrounded by wealth when you travel, and also just at your home, so that you can tap more into the wealth generating ideas. Now, I hope that inspires you and you will start implementing as much as you can. And if this inspires you, because this is the source of my ideas, guys, if I didn't do this trip, I wouldn't have this idea, the 80,000 high ticket idea. I wouldn't have the download of the new program. None of this would happen because I would just be at home and just enjoying my time, and it just wouldn't happen. I don't believe it would happen, and especially at this time. So little things that make a difference, and notice what I'm talking about is your energy, changing your energy by changing or upgrading your environment and putting your mind onto a different frequency, different wavelength of thought that produces money generating ideas. And this is one of my favorite tricks, how to generate more money by creating more impact, helping more people, and attracting more money in return. And there is way more. There is a lot more things that you can do when you tweak your mindset, your way of thinking, that allows you to tap into more money generating ideas and allows you to attract more clients and customers with ease. And if you love this topic today and you would love to learn how can you attract more money and attract more customers and sales and clients without the hustle and grind and without learning countless strategies, I mean, you do need to take action, but you do not need to overwork, and you do not need to pack your head, your mind with countless strategies. If you would love to learn more ideas like this, I would love to invite you to our free 5-day masterclass that is starting this Monday, 11th of November. And I'm going to pop the link here in the description of this video. It's a free 5-day masterclass where I share with you the mindset tips and simplified strategies that help me go from 5K per month overwork coach to multi-7 figures, scrapping 25% of my working hours and not sacrificing myself in the process of growing my business anymore. And what I mean by that is not sacrificing my well-being, being there for my loved ones, being able to travel and enjoy my life, and still multiplying my income. And there will be lots and lots of golden nuggets like this one that I just shared with you today. These are the secrets that you do not learn at school and you do not learn from business coaches and strategists. This is pure creation. So if you love this and would love to learn more, join me for free 5-day masterclass. It's only 1 hour per day of pure gold, and you will have so many beautiful ideas and more customers, more sales, more prospects showing up for you if you join us for this masterclass. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you will implement, and I will see you next week. Take care.